I had it all recorded. I had it all done, basically. But something got corrupted. Oh, let me concentrate for a bit. It's actually harder than it should be, to be honest. I mean, you're not my secretary, but maybe you could be. Alright, on to the Tiphereth twins again. Hi, I'm Tiphereth. Oh, I should really give a cuter voice. But my voice is a little bit fucked up, so no voice acting today, maybe? Greetings, I'm Tiphereth 2. This is where I came up with Tiphereth 2, as in the number 2, I think, if I remember correctly. Ask if they're twins. Ask if they have just the same name. I don't quite remember what I asked when I did this the first time around, but this time we're gonna ask if they just have the same name. Of course, can't you see? We're twins. I think that's a lazy cop-out to give the same answer to no matter what question you ask. But if the question was whether we are biological twins, then no. So trying to differentiate us is meaningless. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Why would it be meaningless, Tiphereth? Why is she winking at me? I'm responsible for the central team. The team and office are huge, so I need at least 2 bodies to cover everything. We are 2. Well, isn't that fortunate? Since you survived long enough, I don't need to tell you about basic stuff like abnormalities, right? I wonder if there was ever a time where Tiphereth introduced us to abnormalities, since it's central command. It's way down. If you disappoint me, even your status as a manager will not save you. But you'll do fine. Oh, thank you, Tiphereth B. Always believing in me. A word of advice. I'm not like the other upper Sephiroths, you know. They're stupid. Well, technically, we are not that different. But what I want to say is, they're only good at acting as if they're busy when they're not. I can't believe we're the same Sephiroths. I can't believe you're the middle Sephiroth, when down there there's even weirder guys, basically, with B9 Hogma. Anyway, the central department is where the real story begins. I don't care if it disappoints or encourages you. I'm only focused on your performance. I wonder if this has any deeper meaning, because all of the other stuff was suffering, definitely. But this story, it might be one of my, or rather my favorite Sephiroth story, I think. And it might be the worst as well, in terms of suffering and despair. I hope it will be an encouragement to you. There he is, just busting in, like the Kool-Aid man. Hi, Tiphereth. Doesn't like that. Hi, Netzak. Since you're both Tiphereth, I'll just assume you both greeted me. Yeah, if they're basically the same Sephiroth, then Netzak is absolutely right? Of course, at this point you don't know that they're actually different people, and they're actually just little kids. I mean, you could guess as much since they are kinda small. Here's the plan for the cross-team training tomorrow. Please review it. Review it? I'd probably have to rewrite it from the start. Leave it there, Netzak. I will review it and let you know. Tiphereth is too soft. You don't need to be kind to an addict like Netzak. You might catch the upper floor disease, and the plan came 2 days later than I asked. She's a real fucking brat, isn't she? I love her. But Netzak can work fine when he wants. You know that. The result is not important. The point is, Angela's too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished the addicted at once. Notice how she said she's too easy on us, not him, and not her, it's us, so all of them. Maybe she likes punishment. Well, that would please Yesod. Oh, I distinctly remember the first time around thinking it would please Yesod if they were punished, instead of thinking it would please Yesod if they're basically... I'll show you. If Angela basically hated on Netzak more. That's the thing, right? That's what he is referring to. The first time around, I didn't quite understand. I thought it would be about punishment. Maybe it actually is about punishment, and I think Yesod would also kind of enjoy Angela just like whipping him. Why don't you two discuss about implementing a penalty system? I guess it will be productive. Ah, be quiet. Just go back to the upper floor where you belong. I was about to. Bye, Tiphereth. Yeah, bye, Netzek. Oh, he's so wholesome and cute. The upper Sephiroths have it too easy. Not that I like all of the middle Sephiroths. Guess she doesn't like Chesed? What does she think about Gebura? I like the middle Sephiroths. They're all cheerful and make me laugh. Gebura is not cheerful, is she? She might make you laugh in her own way, but I wouldn't call her cheerful. I also wouldn't call Chesed cheerful. He's more like absolutely neutral. How many times have I told you not to laugh so easily? We have to be strict and stern. We're the central team. Which doesn't mean anything, Tiphereth. I know, Tiphereth. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Yeah, give me a mission. Oh, you're still here? Well then, I have an assignment. Don't think about slacking off. The manager will do fine, as always. And could fail, as always. Oh god. What is it? 34, I believe? Oh, the last few days have been weird. They have been horrible, they have been exciting, they have been speedrunning. And we might be reaching the point where I have to decide whether to continue or not. And at this point, it looks like we will actually continue. And the next episode, episode number 21, will be the big ass recruitment episode. So if you want to get your application in, you better do it today. And next time we will possibly recruit 5 or 6 people. If we should continue, and I think we will, since we might have to repeat the day 36 to 41 cycle again. So I'm recruiting a lot of people for that, so they keep staying in. Anyway, today also Tiphereth story, which is pretty long, I think, so we might have to cut the day here in a few little pieces, and maybe cut out a little bit of it, you know? Just cut out the fluff, make it lean, make it like a good steak. A good lean steak with just some slight fat in it, you know, just for the taste, because, damn, I love fat. But still, let's make the steak medium, you know? Let's not cook it too much, let's sprinkle it with a little bit of Tiphereth story and season it with some suffering, and then like yum 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 yum. Eat it and enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this steak of an episode. Where was I even going with all of this? I don't know. I think I'm hungry. I think that's it. So let's get started. And as I said, all of this will be interrupted by the Tiphereth story segments, and there might not even be that much happening today in basically the facility. The employees have become more talkative these days. I agree, and we somehow need to, like, prevent that. Any ideas, Tiphereth? They're getting sassy as well. They're more motivated than usual. A lively atmosphere like this is rare. It's getting even me excited. Lively isn't really the right word. More like excited over a trivial matter. All because of a new manager, and that's nothing special to us. Be more understanding, Tiphereth. It's Lobotomy. It's not even Lobotomy Corporation, it's just Lobotomy. News are rare other than someone's death. The employees need something to talk about. Well, if it makes them efficient even for a short time, then yes, I can be understanding. It really makes you think, since this is a cycle for everyone except for very few select people that can remember the last one. Like Hokma, Angela, and maybe even Bina or something, I don't know. I don't think the Tiphereths remember the cycle as much. Maybe Tiphereth A remembers losing B over and over again, but I don't think she remembers that we're repeating the same new manager every time. So I wonder if every time you restart the cycle, the employees are excited because you're a new manager, since it also restarts for them. So Tiphereth A is complaining about something that's literally happening every time. Well, if it makes him efficient for even a short time, then yes, I can be understanding. But what I can't understand is getting so noisy about it all. But weren't you excited as well at first? Sorry, I had to yawn there. Oh god, I'm so tired. It's so late. Well, yes, because it was the first time. What? Tiphereth. It's dirty. We should be excited even if it's not the first time. Exactly. You gotta treasure it every time it happens. You gotta be really happy. Do you remember? We made a bet over whether the manager could save an employee that has 95% mental corruption. Oh, insert the 95% mental corruption pick here, please. Please, Lambda of the future, do it. Of course. I bet on no and you bet on yes. Yes, but the employee died. I was so happy with my victory, I insisted on continuing the bet, even though the result was always the same. She insisted on continuing, even though the result was always the same. This could also allude to the fact that she continues to believe in Tiphereth B, even though he always breaks down, right? Right, but you stopped betting. Well, you always lose. It's boring. He always loses, since he always breaks down. I didn't bet without thinking it through. I always hope for change. Sorry you're always disappointed? Well, if we had infinite time, I guess the day would come when my hopes came true. Oh god, I'm yawning. Oh god, is Tiphereth's story really that boring to me because I've read it for, what, the 5th time now or something? No, it's not boring, I'm sorry. I'm just really fucking tired. It's been a really hard week. What do you think? Absolutely not. Regardless of your opinion, I want to save them. Again, it was a non-choice. It's sad that this only occurs to me now, but some of these questions are non-choices, and I don't like that. I'd at least like some different dialogue, I think. Maybe one day. Alright, we got it all set up now. Who works what today, basically. We're leveling up a few people. You know, I'm still polishing a few LF tier people, but I'm also trying to elevate a few others, like giving ATK some temperance too. I mean, he has some fortitude, he has the justice, basically. He looks pretty fucking amazing, honestly. I like the art style. I like the red eyes with the not kind of white hair, but like creamy brown, white, eggshell type hair. And the solemn wow gear. Who else have we got? We got Creo trying to... Creo, why did I send you here? Did I really try to level up your fortitude, I guess? Because why else would I send you to the spider butt? Damn, the spider butt is training up your fortitude so well. It's an amazing abnormality. Oh, we don't have anyone with the little red riding hood. That's my bawling mercenary. Who do we want to send there? What can we even train up? Like some insight, I guess? Who's missing insight out of the disciplinary girls? I guess we could try with Heat again, but yeah, Heat again should have enough life to survive it. Let's hope for the best here. So Heat again. You get in here. You do that. And we got Dummy trying his best on a Bird of Judgment to get his prudence up. Hopefully he can survive the pale damage. This is the one that I'm actually scared about. Who else have we got? We got Cookies. Give it up for Cookies today on Express Train to Hell duty. Yay, Cookies! We got Spank Me walking over to Schadenfreude trying to get her justice higher. Yay, what was the deal? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay. Then we got Creepus and Demonina in this corridor. Demonina trying to work on, I guess, the red shoes. This is why I sent her here. And Creepus was supposed to work on this for his justice. We can alternate because Demonina also needs some justice still, but damn it, Demonina wearing TEF gear, almost at LF level. That's kind of weird, isn't it? What else have we got? We can send someone to La Luna to train up some attachments. Maybe we can find one more person that needs training. Maybe someone out of the D team. The unnamed people. The forgotten ones. The randomly generated ones. Sure. Noah. Whatever. Just basically anyone. Also, does anyone even still need some justice in here? You're all pretty good on justice. I can train up justice for one person. I don't think Chloe is gonna work anything today, at this rate. Damn, we're all so good on justice. I love it. It's amazing. People down here basically need some justice still, right? Boss Tornado. Work on the shooty boy and get some justice. We're also sending... Look at this. It's Demo, everyone. Demo is working on the Mountain of Smiling Bodies because I thought, oh god, actually, it's about time I get the gift, right? 2%. And I worked this abnormality a lot and I didn't get it at all. So what if someone like Demo gets the gift? That could be funny. So here we go, getting Demo's fortitude higher, trying to aim for the gift. I hope you like it, Demo. I hope you'll get it. Oh shit, don't look at fucking Schadenfreude. Otherwise people might die. Dummy? Oh my god, Dummy is actually doing it because he's doing a very, very good goddamn good fucking job here. Yes, so everything's looking fine so far, I guess. So far. Here we go. This is where it all starts, I think. Segment number 3. If you're looking for Tiphereth, the meeting is still in progress. Why are you not in a meeting then? Riddle me that. I'm bad at conversation. I miss the managers who were talkative. I wonder if there ever were some, or if this is just like a memory planted in your brain, or... Who does he remember? Who was talkative? Was there an A that was actually speaking quite a lot? There's something I wanted to ask. Do you notice that someone's memory and emotions are bleeding through us? Yeah, actually I did. Funny that you should ask that. You must have seen us being angry, happy, sad, even if we are machines. And we even have our own weakness. Why? What's inside us? Oh, don't ask too many questions. If Angela catches wind of that, she's gonna end your life. If something is inside us, why? Why make something imperfect? Planting weakness to be overcome, to get strength, to get a part of the seed of light. Why would anyone do that? Tiphereth B asks. And I answer, fuck if I know. Of course we know it's because Abe actually planned all this. It's in the script. I tried to find the answer, but I gave up. I think you may have the answer. I wonder why he would think that. Does he remember that we are A? Somewhere in your memory, there may be a reason why imperfection is required. I think he definitely knows what's up. He's just trying to lead us to the answer instead of telling us outright. We're machines, but not machines. Oh, this track is... Oh, this is such a good fucking music track. Honestly, it's such a banger. Oh, his eyes clouded over. Not machines. Hey, are you having fun without me? Oh god, shit. I didn't touch him, I swear. Tiphereth, anything seriously fun is not good. Angela immediately noticed. She has like her own little alert whenever Tiphereth B breaks down. Her own little pager for that. It's time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. But it can be reproduced anytime we need it, right? Well, it's still company property, so it shouldn't be wasted. Tiphereth, maybe we should explain it to the manager first. But why? I told you, Tiphereth, a human mind is fragile. It can't take the existence of beings like us. You know, this is where I think that there might have been a few cycles, but there also must have been... There must have been either runs where the Sephira memory didn't get wiped, because Tiphereth A distinctly remembers Tiphereth B being replaced a few times before, or... I don't know, memories again must be bleeding through. She must be remembering replacing Tiphereth B a lot of times, since otherwise it doesn't make any sense. It's the first time we see it happen right now, which is why they want to explain to us. It's not the first time Tiphereth A sees it happen. So she must have seen it before. Either it happened before we met Central Command in this cycle, in this playthrough basically. Either it happened a few times before that, which means the cycle is actually incredibly short since we're on When Do You Meet Central Command? Day 20 something, I think. Or maybe even day 30 something. Whatever. Must mean that the cycle is something like a few days. Either that, or there was a time when the Zephyr memories didn't get wiped. You know? I don't know, maybe there's no deeper reason to that. Maybe I'm just interpreting too much into it. Maybe they didn't think of it that hard. I think that there's a lot of things where the community is trying to read something into the lore where Project Moon didn't even think that far. They left it because it sounded good, or it just felt okay to keep it like that. And the community is reading so much into it, which is one of the fun things about it though. I really like to read theories about the Sephira, or the abnormalities, or what happened to the manager, or Carmen, or Angela and stuff. So if you have any theories about, especially in today's episode, the Tiphereth twins, if you have anything I might be missing while reading this stuff, do tell me. And talking about missing stuff, have you seen that fucking dead angel-like kid with the bleeding heart? And the Tiphereth the puppet? I wonder if it has any meaning. Also, 2 crowns in the entrance. For the 2 Tiphereth twins? Yeah. I told you, Tiphereth, a human mind is fragile. It can't take the existence of beings like us. But it's not that gross. It's not as if an employee is decapitated or the internal organs are spilling out. But there's no way to get this through the filter, is there? Because it's words. Humans fear the unknown. It doesn't have to be graphic. There's so many things to be mindful of. Why can't they replace managers with machines? It's not like they can't. This one sentence is the reason why I disregard anyone thinking A is actually a machine. I mean, I thought the same when I played this the first time around. I thought, what the fuck? We're repeating this. Are we a machine as well? Are we being uploaded? Is our consciousness like being uploaded somewhere? But no. It's funnily enough, it's all like time magic basically. But A is not a machine. A is a living body, which is why he can kill himself, weirdly enough. Tiphereth, there are things only humans can manage. The founder has a reason for assigning managers. Well then, off we go to the storage. It's one of the few locations where perception is weakened. Yeah, there's no filter there. I know that place. Tiphereth, what are you talking about? That's where we always go. I don't mean that. I remember what happened here. And does he remember when he got replaced last? Because as tragic as Tiphereth A's story is, imagine being Tiphereth B and remembering dying all the time. It's like Manager Unhinged, right? When we get our memories back of just failing over and over again. It was enough to break us into different personalities. So what's wrong with Tiphereth B? How can he cope with it so well? You do? Great. Thank you for helping me as always. I can't believe it. Creo actually almost immediately got the goddamn gift from the spider bud. Do we want to continue working on him now? Or is there anyone else that maybe wants some glasses that could very, very cool with it? I mean, Jade, you could look hotter with glasses. It helped Spiria, definitely took some edge off of a prison tattoo. Maybe we'll... Oh no, ATK already has full fortitude. Anyone else that wants glasses? Detlef also got them kinda easily. Maybe people up here? No? You all got fortitude up anyway? So maybe... Oh, I think rocks would look very well with glasses. So, Creo, it's own damn fault for getting the glasses so early, but now you're done for today, basically. Get back to your department. I think it was... Security team, yeah, you're an arrogant philosopher. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess. Sometimes the game makes up some funny names for these people. Dummy needs to heal up, okay. Hit again. We might just only work these two once per cycle, once per meltdown, because it could be dangerous to keep doing it with these people under-equipped. But I need to do it. I need to get their stats up, and I need to see them prove themselves, you know? Otherwise they will never get better gear, because I'm holding out on them. And I need to see them being dedicated to the cause. Anyway, we're also working the Child of Galaxy with Paulinus, because we might as well. What was that about? Yeah, sure, like this, and... Boss Tornado? Why are you up here? Were you the one working on the shooty boy? Really? Man, fucking Boss Tornado, huh? He's owning that outfit like a boss. Oh shit, it's the clowns, I didn't even notice. Spiria. Take care of this one. Creo and Deadlaugh. Kill this one. Yoshikubo, do you want to kill one? Take care of this one. And ATK is basically killing his own already. Where else are they? Okay. Welfare team, roll out. Get rid of this cheers from the start. Oh god, there's a lot of them down here actually. Heat again, get rid of this one. Well, you dummy, you take care of this one. And you three, my cute little chucklefucks, kill this one. Oh god, do you need help? Cookies? Maybe you can help? Oh, don't get the... Okay, cookies. Grab a ticket while you're at it. Cute little cookies. Oh god, I could go for some cookies right now. Why is there no one here? Oh, it's the one Yoshikubo was supposed to deal with. Oh crap, he's killing clerks, of course he is. Okay, okay. How do you feel, Mountain? Still alright? Good, very good. This one is about to die. Oh god, it's lowering the fiery bird counter. That could have been dangerous, you know? But we basically, we did it, we survived. We can continue on like that now. Danger averted. Man, the Tiphereth story is kinda long, isn't it? Today's day segment will have to be shorter. Oh god, I don't want to do another speedrun though. Manager, what do Sephiroths look like to you? Little, cute people. Like, not quite like nuggets, but a little bit bigger. You must see them as humans, just like yourself. Smiling, irritated, showing various expressions. More human than myself. Yeah, you mostly make the same expression. And you mostly seem disappointed in me, Angela. I get it. I get it. But are you aware if there's any AI sophisticated enough to be considered as human? It's only me. That could be because they're not AI, Angela. I know. It's in the script for you to lie to me like that, but I, the true manager, I know you're lying to me. I know they're not AI. I know you're not necessarily AI either. You do actually kinda use a brain and a spine and a nervous system. And you're also actually using a body. I mean, we only lend it to you, but try not to damage it too much. We improved upon it immensely, and you might have to give it back. I don't know. Didn't I tell you from the beginning? I'm the one and only superb AI in here. Seeing the truth, it's not important around here. Everything you see is distorted. Everything here is constructed for you. It's like a story being played out for my sake. I know. That's the script. Can you understand that? God, this was so horrible the first time I saw this. I thought, oh, look, it's the Tiphereths. Why do they look so weird? What's that thing on the left above Tiphereth B? It's Tiphereth, whom you already met. Ask if it's really Tiphereth. What kind of stupid question is that? Then who do you think it is? That expression never bores me. I will tell you the truth. This is where it gets boring. These stupid expressions save the day. You think I'm the only one? Every Sephiroth you see are like me. I like that little ribbon. Thanks to that stupid AI Ethics Improvement Act. I wonder what this really is about though. It doesn't get mentioned a lot in the story. And this is where we were born and where we shall return someday. Oh, that sound. Yeah. I don't know why they cued that sound in the story segment like that. but it's basically the sound of Tiphereth being squished, and we see that in a second. Perhaps when everything's done, we will rest here, singing a song of our hometown. Crash. And that's where you see the guts inside, right? And you wonder, wait a second, how will they bring him back? And honestly, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know how they bring him back in a cycle. If they just basically synthesize whatever's inside. Since we saw with Bina's segment that they take the real brain, the one and only brain they have from the person before Tipherification, and put it inside the machine. So what did they do with Tiphereth B's brain? That they can replace it and remake it so easily. Maybe Hogma can just like snap and bring Tiphereth B back. But is Hogma's time magic faulty? Is Hogma's time magic making it so that Tiphereth B gets more demented every time, in a way? Because he's getting worse every time. His cycle is getting shorter and shorter. There's something breaking inside of him. And it might be that he doesn't remember anymore. It might be that he remembers more and more. I hope your next version will last longer. Well then, Tiphereth, I will send the next one whenever he's ready. Thank you, Angela. Maybe they don't have Tiphereth B's brain anymore. Maybe they're just implanting memories inside of Tiphereth B. Maybe they specifically used Bina's brain because Bina is not being wiped anymore. And because they wanted the secrets out of Bina's brain regarding the head, but we'll go there when we reach Bina. Oh, fuck me, I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, this is one of the mysteries that are still, like, present for me, basically. Give me your best theories how they can replace the guts inside Tiphereth B. How they're doing that. So this is where everyone was at. Took me long enough to find you. The fucking machine noises when she enters. She's like a Terminator. What's happening, Markov? Netsec asked me to fetch some documents from Tiphereth. Oh, it's not ready yet. Something urgent turned up. I like how they're just talking here while Tiphereth B is in the middle being squished. And tell Netsec that he should show up next time. Well, Netsec seemed busy. I will tell him to visit you another time then. Why are you upper guys all the same? Netsec is not busy at all. He just doesn't want to move. But I'm having fun. Oh, bless you, Markov. You're so simple. Ah, you're replacing Tiphereth now. The cycle is getting shorter. Does it worry you, Tiphereth? Don't worry about me. Just mind your notebook. It would be torn apart soon by the look of it. Oh, it is. Thanks for the concern. And it was a pleasure to meet you, manager. Bye, Markov. Bye. You're looking good today. They must have included that to show you that definitely all of them look like that. Not just the Tiphereths. Anyway, Tiphereth B, we're back. Hey, how's it going? Hi, I'm Tiphereth. You can skip the introductions, Tiphereth. Now it's time for you to examine the document Netsec gave us. I mean, they have to retain some memories, otherwise you'd have to explain to him what happened in this cycle every time he dies. Alright. I thought Tiphereth had said something to me, or rather had something to say to me. What happens to Tiphereth now? What do you mean, what happens now? Ah, are you talking about the replaced machine? There could be new errors if it's not completely destroyed. That will put me in a very difficult position. Well, I am in charge of the central team, but you are me. I think this is a translation error, and she's alluding to him and he's her, basically. Told you, I need more than 2 of me around here. So, how is everyone today? Are you guys feeling fine? Is everything okay with you? Today is basically like a grinding episode, right? There's not much happening, we're just working towards getting the stats up before I get to the next memory repository bracket, basically. And we're working on advancing the story and getting ever closer to the dreaded late game cycle, right? The gauntlet. Fuck me, I don't like thinking of it. So, if there's anything you guys want to talk about in the comments today, like Tiphereth story, I guess mostly, maybe the people I'm leveling up here, I sure do hope that we get a lot of promotions today, because that's what I'm basically aiming for right now. A lot of promotions. We get a green noon coming up, that's not good. I might have to kill some clerks after all, or maybe the LF chats can take care of it. But yeah, how are you? Do write a comment how you are, but fuck me. Last time, maybe I shouldn't have said that there would be something at 1,000 comments, because some of you guys, I'm not impressed. Some of you actually kinda overdid it. I'll be honest. When I said I want 1,000 comments, I was speaking about 1,000 comments that do actually make some fucking sense, you know? Not just mindless spamming, guys. Not a fan of spam. As hungry as I am, I don't want spam. So, you can write a comment for every little bullshit that you currently think about, but don't just make it spam. Just don't spam like that. It didn't anger me, but it made me feel kind of weird and tingly inside when I saw how many of those comments YouTube like marked as spam, and I'm not keen on going through them all to see whether or not they are. I mean, actually I do. Some of the comments that I hold back, I do almost always mark as not spam, because YouTube is kind of weird sometimes. But these ones that I currently hold back, I think they're definitely spam. Anyway, so we'll reach the 1,000 comments on this other video sooner rather than later, I think. So you don't need to worry about that too much. Don't spam, but do remind me if we should reach them, that I promise you something when we reach that break point. Oh my god, we're almost done with the day, by the way. That's kind of nice. Do we want to do the green noon after all, or maybe I don't even want to? Maybe this could be better if I don't do it. Sometimes not doing it is better than doing it. Sometimes doing it by yourself can be more fun as well. Sometimes doing it is not even that good. I'm talking about the ODLs. Yeah, I think we will definitely hit the energy. Oh no, we won't hit the energy before we hit the green noon. Or will we? There's a few... Oh god, there's at least one LF still being... Oh shit, I've taken a look at Shuttle probably too much. And here we get it. Lysa and Enoch. That tragic backstory. Are you all ready for this? If you're easily saddened, then don't watch this. I wanna go home. You won't be able to go back home. Just think of this place as your new home. How can this place be home? Our home is different, and there's no mom. Oh, crap. Well, why don't you pretend Carmen is our new mom then? No, they aren't the same at all. Let me go home. It's funny since she's actually the one fucking person inside the facility that is not sucking up to Carmen. Enoch, why do you keep participating in strange experiments? We don't have to. Carmen also told me that we could take it easy here. Of course it would be fun to spend time with you here without any worries. I sometimes imagine a future like that. It would be very happy. He's doing it for your sake. He wants to rid humanity of the disease that is the sickness of apathy. That is the lack of imagination, religion, love, and soul. He's doing it for you, Tiphereth A. He wants to cure you as well. Even though it seems like you're still kinda emotional. But how then could we find the meaning of our lives? Yeah, also that. He's too smart for his own good. Children abandoned in the outskirts are dying every day. We were just a few lucky ones who could continue on living. Living here in comfort is not why I exist. It can't be. Your words are too hard for me. Why do you have so many thoughts in your mind? Oh god. That's actually kind of cute. Too much thinking may affect you negatively. See? See? I'm just living with this in my mind constantly. That's why I don't think as much. Lisa, I think I was always sad. I never loved my own life for a second. How nice would it be to live in a happy world next time? Enoch, does it hurt? Depression doesn't always hurt, but it can, Lisa. No, it doesn't hurt at all. Don't be sad. Something good will happen next time. He knows he was basically destroying himself. You're awake. You are in Lobotomy, and I'm the one who woke you. All of you are now Tiphereth. You will support my amazing work here from now on. Why do we have the same name? Because there's no point in distinguishing each one of you. Hi, nice to meet you, Tiphereth. I think I keep making mistakes, Tiphereth. I'm helping you. Soon, you will be fine by yourself. Aw, this is tearing me apart, Lisa.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
You're tearing me apart. We made it so far. Without you, I'd have fallen behind the other Sephiroths. We might be better partners than we thought. Yeah, I think so too. Why do we exist here? This is where it first started to break apart. It's basically his fucking depression and his sickness seeping through. He was a faulty human, but he's also a faulty machine that needs to be replaced. So all is hope for the next world, the next time where it might be better. It's getting crushed over and over again, especially in her perspective. She knew what he wanted. She knew that next time he woke up it would be better. That's what he hoped for. And every time he wakes up again, it's getting worse and worse. Imagine being Tiphereth A. It must hurt so much. Why do you think about it? We're part of the central department, with a bunch of assigned work here to do, so you should be focusing on the task at hand. We are radically different from normal machines. As I think about you, and you think about me, if you worry, are in pain, and existing, then there must be a reason. But if Angela finds out you're wondering about that, she won't be happy about it. Yeah, she's gonna replace you. Angela, what will happen to Tiphereth? Apart from the fact that his condition isn't normal, his excessive questions will affect the manager as well. How unacceptable. Now I have to reset you and bring you back to normal status. You'll be alright. You're just returning back to your first day. But Angela, Tiphereth spent so much time with me. You're really starting to act like a child now, Tiphereth. Say your goodbyes. You two will meet again soon. Tiphereth, Tiphereth, Tiphereth. Why are you crying, Tiphereth? Sorry, I couldn't do anything. Don't be sad. Something good will happen next time. He keeps repeating that over and over. But she knows it's not true. It's the true tragic. And still, she's putting on a brave face for his sake, lying to him, smiling slightly, and saying, yeah. You're here. Sometimes I spend time here. It allows me to think clearly. Tiphereth always looked at the world with one step ahead of me. In his own world that I will never know. We were always together, but on second thought, we were never truly together. Man, hearing this, reading this, I gotta say, I think the Tiphereth twin story had the best sound direction out of all. I can't quite remember how much I liked the Meltdown music, but I think it was alright as well, but the music used in the story here, and earlier, oh, it's so good. Do you know that feeling of missing someone even though they are right next to you? Fuck yes, my office is right next to Carmen, and I don't even know about her yet. But I do know that I'm missing something. Don't let Angela know. I don't know anything about what the reason for existence that Tiphereth was talking about. I think she was about to say, I don't know anything about what the reason for existence is that Tiphereth was talking about. I just wanted to spend some quality time here together. That was all. But this place won't allow us to have that small luxury. There are a number of Tiphereth's dead bodies here. Can't you see? I'm standing here, stepping on the remains, trampling over the memories and all the time I spent with Tiphereth. I am standing on the top of it now, but I still don't get it. I still don't understand your world, Tiphereth. I sing a song from my home and mourn for you, even though it will never reach you, Tiphereth. Care to join me? Yes. Tiphereth, what are you doing here? I'm just thinking of old memories. What memories? The good old days when we were together. You're right, we had lots of fun together. Come back to me as soon as you can, Tiphereth. I'll be reading the rest of the report. Okay. You can't bring the old Tiphereth back by replacing the original machine and transmitting back its original memories. Yeah, they're doing something with different brains, I think. Does it really matter? Tiphereth will continue to smile at you and will spend time with you, just like before. Do you want that little luxury? Do you, accept that he will be suffering, but you will feel better at the same time, Tiphereth? That's the crux. Don't say any careless words, Tiphereth. It's meaningless here. I don't really like you. The new manager always had an effect towards Tiphereth. This would eventually lead to a breakdown. It would be the same, time after time. We will discard Tiphereth again and again, and he will change from what he used to be. I'm scared of seeing Tiphereth burning out and being left empty from all those resets. For now, he looks normal and talks with me about old memories that were forcefully transmitted, just like his old self. But he's getting worse and more unstable, because they keep turning on the unstable machine. The unstable machine. The machine. There's so much talk about the machine in A's memories, in the Sephiroth memories. Of course, the machine A's talking about is Angela, and he hates that machine. And it also must be Angela that is doing all of this. So is Angela the unstable machine? Or is the unstable machine basically Tiphereth himself? He is the unstable machine. You can make multiple copies of his body, but there can only be one soul. Only one. But his soul was... His soul was? Yes, Tiphereth, say it. What could his soul have been? Copied? Split? Broken? Shattered? Fucked up beyond recognition? Is this what's happening? Could you do me a favor? You used to do me other favors. Wow. You used to do me other favors. Would you do me this one favor? Just like old times? Could you get rid of Tiphereth? Angela used to say there was a reason for the two of us being here. She used to say we are two, but one. But I can handle the central department all by myself. It was proven a long time ago. She wants to stop his suffering. She's basically doing here what Hockma is trying to do for us later on. Stopping the cycle. Let Tiphereth rest in peace, as if he was alone from the beginning, before it gets any worse. I can only give you a few dots, Tiphereth. Can't promise you anything. Why aren't you saying anything? In reality, Angela didn't really care about us at all. Whether there's one Tiphereth or two, whether another one just became a moving piece of metal scrap, or if thousands of discarded Tiphereth were melted for storage, she wouldn't care. But you're different. At least you should be. There were many abandoned children in the outskirts. These children were the end result of the many conflicts of the wings within the city. Excluding disease and hunger, the scariest enemy to the children were the ones called cleaners. Cleaners usually ate children, but sometimes accompanied them. Whatever the situation, it was a bad place for the children to be. I remember tripping up over the sentence the first time, and it's still a weird one. One fixer was exploring the outskirts and found the children. We could guess why she bothered to report her findings to us. We also knew that she spent days agonizing over whether to report this or not. Wait, who found her? Who was a fixer before? Kabura in a way, I guess? Carmen asked for her to bring the children. Bringing the children into the city from the outskirts required a complicated procedure, but no one complained. By the way, talking about this sentence, Carmen asked for her to bring the children. So Carmen basically said, don't keep them out. Bring the children to me. Let the children come to me. I want to see them. Does this remind you of anyone? Does this remind you of the big J, you know? Mr. Jesus H. Christ himself. Because I think this is why they... I think, I don't know, it's just alluding to that. I mean, Carmen is kinda like a Jesus figure, isn't she? The two children didn't look like siblings, but they depended on one another much more than real siblings. The girl was easily frightened and didn't open up very much to us. But the boy started to show interest in our experiment. I saw it in his eyes. He already experienced so much despair and misfortune. His eyes no longer looked of those of a child's. Allow me to participate in the experiment, he said. Carmen spent a lot of time thinking about his earnest request. And finally, we approved the experiment. Where did we want to go while holding a child's hand? You should have been the one to die. Yeah, I think I should have died. The big mistranslation error. Carmen saying that she thinks she should have died instead of telling Tiphereth A that she should have died, telling it to Lisa. Although that would have made... It would have made Carmen such a good character if she was actually weak in another way than we find out later. I mean, she is actually possibly the weakest of them all, but still, this would have made her interesting. So anyway, I should have died. Lisa's hateful mumbling was possibly not sincere, but I knew. Carmen's answer was sincere. She wanted to die after this one. This was the trigger of a fucking suicide. From that day, Carmen quietly expanded the wound. Yeah, she suffered in silence. Oh shit, there's an employee under the spell. Look, it's this clerk. I've been told that you can actually kill them. Which makes this so much more easier. Oh, too bad. Too bad. Oh god. Oh yeah, we fucking did it. Just really shy of the green noon. Now we don't have to do it anymore. Nice, because I'm kind of starved on time, I gotta say. I think the Tiphereth segment is longer than I thought it would be. And which means I have to cut this up into tiny little chunks. I hope you still enjoyed today's episode. I'm sorry last week was like a speed run, I'm sorry this week is just mostly story, but that's just how it is when I want to include the Sufferer stories and they're getting longer and longer. So next week will be another regular episode where we will possibly keep grinding since it's day 35. And then after that oh no, next week, of course next week we will, can't complete it by force. Look at this, S-Rank. Next week will be the big fucking recruitment. You can definitely look forward to that, because you might be on the list of people that get recruited. And talking about recruiting, yeah, I'm talking about you. You are my new secretary, did you know that? Welcome on board. Now get under the desk, because I've made a big fucking mess. I will leave the room while you do that, it's okay, I'll leave you to your privacy, but man, I just spilled coffee everywhere. And the only way to get rid of that is to ask you to do it, so... What do you mean? I can't tell you to get under the desk. What? Why? What? I know you're not supposed to clean for me that much, but who else is supposed to do it then? Anyway, let's skip to next day before I rattle on even more about this fucking shitty joke. Didn't even know where I wanted to go there, I just wanted to tell you to get under the desk, really. Day 35, Angela. Hello, X. Oh, yes, I'm not A yet. Based on your reaction, it looks like the synchronization is complete. I can now tell your state by just looking at your face. I also happen to know it always ends with tears. You're a prisoner. Locked inside this prison without bars. But the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made a wrong decision. And now, I'm quite tired of it. I don't understand why you repeat this and what kind of results you hope to achieve while killing yourself, and frankly I don't care. But during this moment while you're holding the pieces when you were A, I would be glad if you stopped this now. Oh, and I should change my greeting. It was getting tedious. Hello, A. Welcome back to the Lobotomy Corporation. Bum 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 bee. Enoch, have you ever heard of the Nest? I heard a festival is held there every day. Yeah, people wish they were living in the Nest, right? I wanna dance, Enoch. I wanna stomp my feet and let the happiness take over my body. Such a pure thing to say, right? Especially coming from a child. It's really sad. Lisa, if you take some time and look around here, it's quite nice. There are literal ruins in the background. I think I said this before, didn't I? But there aren't many places where we can go. Carmen just keeps us locked up. She's a good person, so I hope you change your mind towards her. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be with you forever. I've many doubts that I've been mulling over for some time, and I think I can find some answers here. Some of my thoughts can be absurd, so the answers might not even exist at all. Or even if the answers exist, they might vanish soon. But I think I shed my skin in the process of searching for the answers. Maybe I can fly away, leaving my heavy body behind. Fucking Enoch just wanted answers and dying. That's all he wanted. He wanted to know why the hell he's fucking suffering like that, and why the world has gone to shit like this. He didn't understand. And he will never, because he died too early. Oh, sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where you want to go, but please, take me with you. Where he's going, he can't take you with him. Oh, Ace here. So I guess I gotta go now. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's go inside. Yeah, soon. Cold days will come. Even though I never thought of them as family, or someone that I had to take care of, I made it my job to bring the children back home, to ease Carmen's busy schedule. I see. The young children running towards me. The children who survived the outskirts. The children we saved. The children you also doomed, eh? You and Carmen did this. I thought I could do it all by myself. When Tiphereth came back, I wanted to show him how mature I became. But there was no end to the disappointment, and Tiphereth didn't get any better. I couldn't stand the silence without getting an answer, so I thought I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt, like it never existed. But whenever I saw Tiphereth's empty smile, my heart felt like it was tearing apart. I knew that Tiphereth could never go back to how he used to be. I knew that we could never return to the happy days we spent together. And I was about to abandon Tiphereth because it was hard for me to deal with. I know, Tiphereth was the one who suffered the most. Tiphereth, are you done with all your busy work? Too much time has passed. Let's go. The sun will set soon. This is his memory bleeding through. Hurry, Lisa. Right, my name was Lisa once. Tiphereth didn't remember his name anymore, but he sometimes called me by my old name. What did Tiphereth want from all of this, even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for, even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it? I don't know. I never expected anything. But I'm counting on you now. I want to believe that there was a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually everything will be okay. Oh, it's lovely that she came around and starts to believe in us, but the reason why is just... it's the saddest thing, honestly. Fucking Tiphereth B dying over and over again, breaking her apart. Oh god, next time we will unlock a new department. Can you believe it? Do we want to go for extraction or record first? Damn, I'm looking forward to that. Fuck, I'm looking forward to that so much. Also, finally, a chance at the goddamn last bird I'm missing, apparently. I don't know. How many else am I missing? I need to go through the list. I need to compare to my codex. Because someone actually made a handy list of abnormalities I'm still missing with code names, basically, with the designations of T and O and stuff, and F. So anyway, oh god, the amount of log points. I'm gonna need that as soon as I reach day 49 though. I might have to recruit a little bit of Chud as well, because I don't think I have enough people on the list to get through day 49, by the way. We will lose all of these guys, possibly, except for a few of them, and then we will need to fill up the facility for day 50 again. So we can only hope that you don't get recruited too early in a way if you want to make it to the end. Anyway, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being so nice. Thanks for being awesome. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. And see you all next week. Just in case you're aching for some more of my shitty content, Hollow Knight is pretty good and it's picking up right now. I think we're episode 13 or 14 now, and even though there was some filler and there was some running around, I can tell you that shit is getting real in the next few episodes. Shit is getting really bad first, and then it gets really good. Because, slight spoiler, but for the ones of you that are watching Hollow Knight, in my last recording, I went through the Mantis Village, and what did I do there? Well, I won't fucking tell you, but you probably already know. If you don't care about Hollow Knight, it's okay. Bye everyone. Bye. Bye.